Steve, how about the actual revenue that can be generated? And based on your experience, what is the profit margin in that revenue?
That is going to be highly dependent on vendor. First of all, each group has their different approaches to it. Typically, what we're seeing from a margin standpoint is the practice keeps about 70 to 80% of the revenue, and we get about 20 to 30%. Like generally speaking, that's about how it shakes out. And as far as how much, right now, on average, I think our average patient is generating about like $55 in reimbursement for a practice. In 2026, based on the new codes, that looks to a little over double. In particular, is one new code called 98985. 98985 pays if a patient engages between 2 to 15 days of data exchange. That is a massive, massive shift. And a day of data exchange is if a patient, in our case, replies to the question. So if they reply to the question that day, check, that is a day of data exchange. In 2025, a patient has to respond 16 to 30 unique days in a 30-day period for you to be able to generate the CPT code 98977. As you can imagine, although we see it happen every day, it's pretty darn difficult. In 2026 and beyond, there's a new code. So this is, call it 77. There's a new code, 98985, that fills in this gap to where you can start getting paid for 98985 if the patient responds between 2 and 15 days of data exchange. And most of our groups are going to see a minimum of a doubling of the RTM codes that they will generate as a result of this new code. So massive. Some groups are going to see like 6 to 7x increase because they have so many people hanging out in like the 7, 8, and 9 response range. And the beauty of it is this code and this code, same amount.